I know we all have an experience we can't forget, mainly because it's very special to us, and it seems like our K-pop idols are no different.
마이크도 이렇게 켜가지고서 게임하고 그랬는데 요새 또 친해지신 선배님이 진 선배님이라고 있는데 같이 게임하면서 최근에도 몇 번 했어요.
It is only expected that young K-pop groups today have a few role models they admire a lot. BTS has been mentioned countless times, and it's only natural for younger K-pop idols to look up to such talented and hardworking sunbaes. Since the pandemic struck, meeting each other face-to-face is impossible. But before, when visiting waiting rooms to hand out albums was still a norm, these hoobaes are usually shy when they luckily get the chance to meet their idols. May it be backstage on a music show, or on stage during year-end award shows. Well, it doesn't really matter where, because every time this happens, it's definitely a once-in-a-lifetime experience for them. Not to mention, it's always cute and adorable, so that's definitely a plus. Speaking of experience, I'll be bringing you some of the idols who luckily met the worldwide stars BTS and generously shared what went on during their interaction. It's a guaranteed sugar rush if you'd ask me, because these certified fanboys and fangirls just can't help showering BTS with all the love they can give. Let's get started, shall we? ITZY's Ryujin shared her experience working with BTS. This beautiful member of JYP Entertainment's girl group actually appeared on BTS's 2017 Reel Together with another member, Yuna. We all know that before debut, trainees usually make cameos on other groups' music videos, or start as a backup dancer for others, so that they can learn how the entertainment industry works before they finally take center stage. Even BTS appeared in some music videos before they finally debuted in 2013, and this is exactly what happened with Ryujin and Yuna. When fans notice this, of course they just have to know what it was like to meet BTS and work with such a high-caliber K-pop group. Ryujin, like the actual angel that she was, answered this question during one of the group's online fan sign events.
They were really kind to me, so I was really thankful for that because I was a trainee at that time. So yeah, it was a great memory.
In the clip, the ITZY member shared that the boys of BTS treated her nicely, and since she was still a trainee back then, it was a very good experience for her to work with them. Okay, here's more to what she actually said. Mitchie and ARMYs were very satisfied with this interaction. They even pointed out how the two groups had developed a very wholesome bond since they worked with each other before. It's also worth to mention that BTS never fails to show their support for the girls of ITZY, as they were seen cheering and singing along every performance they have the chance to watch. Well, fans can't wait for more BTS and ITZY interaction in the future. Moving on, we have the boys Younghoon. The boys' vocalist was never shy about his big admiration towards the 7 boys of BTS, but just like any normal fanboy, he has his own bias. Do you know who it is? Well, Younghoon is a certified Tae fanboy, but he isn't just like any V fanboy out there, because he had the privilege to receive a Tata plushie from V himself. BTS's vocalist found out how Younghoon admires and respects him a lot, so just like an amazing sunbae, he gave his hoobae a gift, and since then, Younghoon has been carrying the stuffed toy like his most treasured belonging. Oh, not to mention he was able to exchange phone numbers with Tae. Isn't he just the ultimate fanboy goal? Fans expressed how cute the interaction was, and Younghoon himself can't believe it happened. But it seems like his lucky star is out, since it won't be the last experience he has with BTS. During the 2018 Melon Music Award, the boys uploaded a photo with BTS on their Twitter account, and fans went crazy because of it. What made it even better is that fans noticed how Younghoon was standing next to his role model V, who had his arms on the younger shoulder. The fanboy made sure he's making the most out of the experience that he even flashed a V sign in the photo, which is very cute to say the least. Of course, fans have to know what the BTS fanboy felt after finally fulfilling his fanboy dreams, and Younghoon answered in a very relatable manner. Quote, "I felt like dying." When a fan asked him what he felt after being so close with V, the boy's vocalist answered he felt like dying. I can't blame him though. Having the chance to take a photo and interact with the person you admire the most must be the happiest moment in his life, which only explains why he can't really describe his emotions, but still, it was an obvious win for him, so congratulations for being a successful fanboy. Coming up on our list is ATEEZ's Wooyoung. Among other BTS fanboys, I think ARMYs and ATEEZ are very much aware about Wooyoung's love for BTS. Well, honestly speaking, all of ATEEZ can pass off to be part of this list, but Wooyoung outdid them just a few notch higher. Or maybe not a few, since this certified ARMY takes every chance he can get to express his love for Bangtan, most especially for Jimin. A little trivia before we proceed, Wooyoung actually trained under Big Hit before he moved to KQ and debuted with ATEEZ, but it seems like his undying admiration to his sunbaes didn't change over time. Some even speculated that he had ample experience crossing paths with the boys when he was still in the same company, but Wooyoung have not shared about it, so for now, let's focus on that one time he actually talked about his experience when he finally shared the same stage with BTS. From singing their songs randomly during V-Live to doing cover dances, ATEEZ's certified ARMY did it all, so it was not surprising that ATEEZ's performance genius would be glad to share his experience when he finally met the boys. During one of the episodes of ATEEZ's School Road, Wooyoung excitedly shared how Jimin was sitting next to him during the 2019 Mama.
방탄소년단 사랑해. 우영 씨는 한쪽 손목에만 흐르죠. 나는 내 온몸에 아미의 피가 흐른다. 근데 저는 최근에 마마에서 제 바로 옆에 지민 선배님이 앉았습니다.
He was rather enthusiastic as he narrates his experience, and just like a true ARMY shouted, "I love BTS" with all his heart. You can judge it by yourself, but based on the audio, I can guarantee that Wooyoung had the time of his life. Fans belatedly shared how the ATEEZ member reacted during BTS's performance on the same award show, and even had pictures of how starstruck Wooyoung was when he saw Jimin walking near him. Aw, isn't he just the cutest ARMY ever? Okay, we finally arrived at the luckiest person among our list, Park Ji-yoon. The former 101 member, just like the other K-pop stars on our list, had been very vocal about his admiration towards BTS.
B 선배님 되게 존경해요.
In fact, he had been very consistent in mentioning them during interviews whenever he was asked about who his role model is. The idol is a certified Tae stan and even takes his admiration to the next level by doing impersonations of his BTS bias. I bet most of us do the same, right? Well, if you'd ask me, I think he aced V's expression to say the least. How about you? Comment down below if you feel Park Ji-yoon did well on impersonating his BTS bias. Going back, the former 101 member turned soloist revealed that he was actually very close with BTS eldest Jin and shared that they would play games if their schedule allowed them.
함께 게임을 하는 사이가 진짜요? 네. 그럼다 게임이 있는데 이제 같이 몇 번 했었어요.
To make things even better, he further narrates that he was able to develop the same bond with V. He even proudly shared that they communicate via headset during games, making other guests on the show express their jealousy towards the idol. To say fans were ecstatic to hear about this was an understatement, as everyone was talking about this for weeks and can't help but feel happy for the lucky fanboy. Can you imagine hanging out and playing games with your idol? Well, Park Ji-yoon can sure relate to that. We hope that this unexpected friendship continues to blossom even more. I hope all of you are smiling ear to ear after hearing all these stories. Don't hesitate to let us know in the comments down below so we can share our excitement for these lucky BTS idol fans. Also, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more. See you next time. Bye!